Well, good morning, gardeners. It's Saturday and looks like it might be a nice day. And let's see what's going on my screen porch is Dendrobium. Yep, everywhere is still blooming. And the only other bloom I have going on is this beautiful creature here. Blooms are still holding on. I think the first one's been there 2 weeks and the second a week, but I'm not sure. But the really good news in my garden is that the grapevine is growing again. I thought for sure those caterpillars had killed it. But look, we've got leaves. So I'm hopeful. But I also know that it just means the caterpillars could come back, right? So I'm going to have to watch. Keep my eye on it. Make sure none of them are here. I moved all my succulents outside. They seem to not be liking the sun that much. This guy here looks a little burned. This guy didn't like the sun at all. That was just a little piece of aloe that broke off anyway. Wasn't sure it was going to make it. Yeah, the Christmas cactus I think didn't get enough water out here. This guy seems okay with it. This guy's sunburned. But I'll try and keep them all better hydrated than they were. I mean, they just got water from the orchids as well as a once-a-week watering from me. And out here, they're just going to get the once-a-week watering. I think they're used to a little more care than they are out here. But they'll get used to it. They'll acclimatize. You know, my biggest concern out here is my bulbophyllum log. I don't know how it's gonna go. I did look up on bulbophyllums, did a little research, and I think maybe I need to give it a little more water than I've been giving it. But let's look at the one in the pot. It's the same plant that I transplanted that was overgrown. Put a few pieces on this and the rest in the pot. Okay, it's not looking as good as it was either. Some of it is, some of it's not. Started out okay, but I think I just need to up the water. This is strictly in these clay ball things. Oops. And it's in there because that way I could keep the plant in. It just kept falling out if I try to use bark. So I think everybody else is doing pretty good though. I'm getting a yellowing leaf here. That sometimes happens with Phalaenopsis. It wasn't that long that these were repotted in these cool pots from repotme.com. So considering that, I think they've done pretty well. And they were in the same pot for 5 years before that. A couple issues I do want to consider. Well, maybe I don't need to. Do I need to consider getting this somehow remounted, repotted? It's pretty overgrown, but it has created sort of a little bit of a dead area here from old things, but I don't know. Maybe it's okay because it's on the platform type basket. But what I'm really considering is taking this one in, the gold digger, because look at how that is. Just all through the wooden basket. I'm considering taking this into the orchid farm and seeing if they can repot it. They say bring it in, they'll give it a look. They only open one Saturday a month, so today would be the day, or I'll have to wait a month. I don't know. It's hard for me to let a plant go. It's got a lot of new growth. So I know I can't do it. I don't know, what do you do on one of these big old things like this? You just break the basket? Do you put this basket in a bigger basket? And I mean, its roots are way down here. Some of them. How do you handle an old cattleya in an old wooden basket? My newest bulbal phylum that I got on the internet. So far, so good. I think I showed the potting of this one. No, maybe not. It is, maybe I showed the unboxing. It has pretty impressive flowers, so I can hardly wait till it's of age. Looks pretty good though. Be sure to keep him well watered. And then the last two bulbal phylums that I purchased, well, I didn't technically purchase them. I traded them. And they seem to be okay. They're young, they're baby plants. And then the Phalaenopsis that came to me in terrible condition has lost a couple leaves, but I'm hoping that we'll also be able to save a couple. I don't know. That's really all I have for the garden today. It's time for me to water and then make my decision on whether I'm going to take that plant in, that big plant right there, or not. So anyway, I hope you have a wonderful weekend and that your flowers are blooming or growing. See ya.